everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to all my lovely regular viewers, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today's set is going to be a stiletto nail set. I haven't done a stiletto set in ages, so I thought I would just go all out today and do a lovely summer set because we're getting to the end of our summer. Although here in Northern Ireland you would swear that it ended about a month ago. We've had nothing but torrential rain, and we've had to have the fires lit, we've had to have heat on, everything. So yeah, I needed something just to brighten the day up, and I thought I would just do this set. So I'm starting out with Sky Blue, which is one of the new ones I got. You'll see it in my latest small Glitterbels nail haul that I got from my local distributor, who is only 5 minutes from me. I feel so blessed to have a Glitterbels stockist literally so close to me. So moving on now to the ring finger, and this is also going to be an ombre, and I'm using Plush cover today to do the ombre. I haven't used Plush colour for ombres for a while, so I thought, yep, let's get it out and do it again. So I'm putting down all the sky blue first. I want to get all the shimmery stuff out of the way, so if there is any shimmer left on my brush, it will settle at the bottom of my monomer dish. No matter how many times you wipe out your brush, if you're doing powders with the shimmer, you will always get shimmer at the bottom of your monomer. It's just one of those things. So onto the middle finger, and this is going to be, it's not going to be like a marble nail, but there is going to be a bit of marble in it. So first of all, I've put down the sky blue, and now I'm getting in with shark, and I suppose it is like a marble, but I'm doing it more like a watermark, if you know what I mean, like you would get with your Sharpies. So this is what I am recreating then with the acrylic rather than use the Sharpies. I have done Sharpie nail art before, and it is in, if you go into the video section on my homepage, you'll be able to see the Sharpie nail art. So now I'm getting in with Seafoam Crush, and as I was doing it, I was looking at it and I was like, no, I need something more. So I go in then with Majestic, which is kind of like a chunkier glitter, and I just think that it worked better with this set. So onto the pointer finger, and I'm going in with Plush cover just up around the cuticle area. I'm going to bring that down just past the nail bed, and then I am going to go back in with the sky blue and the shark just to create another bit of that watermark. So while that's curing, I went back to the middle finger and I went in with pink opal just to cover slightly the glitter that I put on that nail, it's not so much to cover it, it's just to have it almost like shadowed. So back now to the pointer finger, and you see I went in with the shark. I'm working really wet, and I'm just going to bring this down the nail, kind of like my little swishy S move that I would normally do. And just going in with a little bit of Plush cover, because again I wanted to kind of shadow that glitter out. I don't want to completely cover it, so I am working really wet. Back onto the middle finger now, and I'm going in again with the sky blue just to cover up the area towards the free edge, and I'm going in again with the shark, working really wet just to create that watermark. I do go in with another colour that I bring in throughout the video. I just thought that it needed a little pop of colour, and it worked out really well. I'm not going to say what it is, but you'll see it whenever it comes out in the video. So moving on to the pointer finger, and I've went in with pink opal. I've used the pink opal just to build the structure of the nail because I want to do a watermark over this, and I didn't want to have to cap it in the clear too thickly, because I find sometimes when you cap things in the clear, you can really notice how thick the clear is, when you go to build up your apex and that. So now I prefer to try and keep the capping to a minimum, so really thin, and you get a better finish at the end. So you can see on the pointer finger, I'm just going in with the shark really wet, almost just as if it's like a colour wash, and I'm doing the same with the sky blue. And this is the point when I realised it needed a pop of colour, so I've gone in with Eton Mess, which is this really, really gorgeous, it's almost like a fuchsia bright pink colour. It's really, really nice. But using it over the blue, it kind of, where it kind of overlaps the blue, it turns purple. So I'm getting like 4 different colours on this nail, which I just think really, really complements them. So again, I'm working with this colour really, really wet. Just like a colour wash, I don't want to have like solid block colours on these nails. So I went back into the middle finger then, back again with the Eton Mess. I actually feel like I say that really, really weird. Eton Mess. If I was to say that, you know, like how we would normally say it here in Northern Ireland, it'd be Eton Mess. It would be so fast and it just wouldn't sound right. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that over the shark and the sky blue again, just to create the colour purple and to leave just little hints of the pink. And back again to the pointer finger, and I've went in again with the Seafoam Crush just to add a pop of glitter. And I can't remember whether I actually use Majestic in this one as well. I think I do. I think I use both glitters because I did on the middle finger, and I kind of like to keep everything the same. So back onto the thumb, or no, first onto the thumb, and yes, I'm doing the thumb again. I'm actually getting quite used to this. So usually whenever I'm doing the thumb, I would do the same on the thumb that I did on the little finger. So in the little finger in this hand, it's the ombre with the plush cover and the sky blue. And then I do go in and do the little watercolour as well on top of it. So back onto the little finger now, and I'm doing the ombre with the plush cover. So I go in with my first bead and I go right up to the cuticle and just gently bring it down over the colour, and then I go in with the second bead up at the cuticle again and bring it down over the colour. So that is really my apex that I'm building with that one. And then when I come to cap the nail, I will only cap up more or less to the apex. I don't need to cap the whole nail. So to keep all the same colour theme running throughout the nails, I went back in again with the Eton Mess and just created the watercolour, and I will go in again with the shark. Maybe I don't. I think maybe I just go in with the glitter on this one, and I don't actually use the shark. And onto the ring finger again to do the ombre. So you can see I went up to the cuticle area and just gradually brought that down over this sky blue, and I'm just trying to feather it out with my brush. And then I will go in with a really, really wet brush and just continue to soften out that ombre. So I'm going to leave the ring finger like this. I'm not going to be adding any of the watermarks or any glitter to this nail because I will be doing rhinestones at the end. And just to finish the thumb, I'm going back in with the Eton Mess just to create that little watermark. So I'm working really, really wet, and that way I'm getting the 2 different colours. So I'm leaving it heavier in some places to have the pink, and then blending it out to create the purple. So I will go in and I'll also add the Seafoam Crush. And on this nail, I do go in and add some of the shark. I know I didn't do it on the little finger, but I just thought because this nail was so much bigger, it kind of needed a bit more colour. Now that I have all the coloured acrylic on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cap the nails in glass slippers. I'm only going to show one of the nail being capped though, just to keep the length of the video down for you guys. So I'm showing the thumbnail this time being capped. I'm picking up quite a large bead of glass slippers and I'm placing it just below where the apex would be. And I'm just guiding it down towards the free edge. I always try and keep it quite heavy in the middle. I like that is your strongest part, the middle of the nail. And now I'm getting in with the cuticle bead. I'm not building up the apex too high with the clear because I've already built it slightly with the plush cover. So now they've all been capped in glass slippers and they have all cured, I'm going to go in and do my normal filing routine. So again, the filing routine is still the same even though it's a stiletto nail. I'm making sure my sidewalls are nice and straight, and then I'll make sure that my lower arch is nice and straight. When I'm doing a stiletto nail, I always wait until the end to just define the point. Now I'm going all over the nail, always doing an upward motion towards that apex because you want to keep the height of your apex. And then once all that is done, I'm just going to go over the whole nail, just making sure there's no obvious lumps and bumps. And then I'll finish it off with my buffer. So now that I have them all buffed and shaped, I'm just giving them a quick wipe over with some alcohol, and now it's top coat time. So I'm using my Glitterbels no wipe top coat, and because we've used glitter, we should see a wow. Yeah, so you can see the glitter come to life as soon as we apply our top coat. It's my favourite time. I just love it whenever the acrylic just comes to life. So on the ring finger, I said I wasn't putting any glitter or anything on those, but I am going to be putting some rhinestones on, and I have showed it in this video because it's just one nail. So to place the rhinestones and to keep them secure, my favourite thing to use is gripper glue by CJP. I just think they it's like cement for your rhinestones. They literally will not budge, even these larger stones. But if you are using quite large stones, sometimes they do kind of stick up a bit because obviously the nails that we've created are oval, like they're concaved, and all the rhinestones are flat backed, so they will kind of sit up. But what you can do is you can slide some clear acrylic in underneath them, and that will completely hold them in place. So one of my little rhinestones just wasn't placed right, so I'm just taking my old cuticle nippers and I'm just nipping that one off and replacing the gripper glue just to pop it back on. I always keep any mistakes in my videos because, you know, I'm human and I do make mistakes, but I think it's it's a good learning curve just to let others know that, yeah, even though I've been doing nails a long time, even I still make mistakes. So I always finish off with a bit of cuticle oil just to rehydrate the cuticles. I do this on all my clients, although this is my Handolly, but I go through the same steps as I would if it was a client, just for the sake of the videos. And here is the finished set, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you could go ahead and subscribe now. And if you hit the little bell, you'll not miss any more of my videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. So take care. See you soon. Bye.